This is Brian Hendricks, and I'm going to show you how I have a skin prepped for a mount. This is a red fox, and I've already pretty much prepped this one, but I'm going to give you an idea of what I do here. I've got a post here that I've got several different sizes of these that actually screw right onto the edge of my bench. And this one I'm just kind of holding here just to show you what happens. And I put the eye area over that post, and I'll take my scalpel and I'll turn that right down. Like I say, this is already pretty much all done. And I split that eyelid all the way down. Okay, and then I got a sanding block. This is 80 grit paper on this sanding block. And I sand those eyelids and stuff. And you can really clean them up nice. And you can get it right down to the, not paper thin, but get all the membrane and everything off. And that eye has been done all the way around, and that's what I want to end up with. You'll get little tears, little cuts like that once in a while, but for the most part, you'll end up with a nice clean eyelid. That's got a little bump on it right there yet. Like I say, that just takes that right off of there. Okay, that's how I do the eyes. The muzzle, I pluck all the whiskers out on my fox, cats, almost everything. I didn't take out all the little tiny ones. There's little ones in there. I guess if I put my hand behind there, you might be able to see some of the little ones that are still in there, silhouetted there. Anyway, but all the major whiskers I pluck out. I stick them in a little baggie like this and label it so I know what whiskers go to what skin. And then that allows me on the flesh side to thin that right down. I get rid of all those big whisker buds sticking through there. They can actually be carved right off and be thinned right down. This side here is a little better. There's a couple little spots here. Now this nose, I was going to do an easy set face, which is the one with the mask here. I was going to use one of those, but instead I've decided I'm going to use a conventional head. So I got to clean this nose up a little bit. I normally would have left more nostrils on this had I known I was going to use a conventional head. But the easy set, you don't need all that because it all gets cut off. So I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. I just want to cut that a little bit. I'm going to sand that down and get that thinned out just a little bit better than what it is. There's a tear started or a cut right across the center of the nose, but it looks worse from this flesh side than it actually is. So, couple thicker spots there. I've got a tear on the lip that'll have to be repaired. But right now I'm just trying to get this thinned down where I want, and it pretty much is. Your sandpaper will load up a little bit, and I've got a file card there that it's a card with the wires on it for cleaning files. And I'll just scrape it on that to clean it up. Anyway, that's about all I need to do with that nose. See, it's pretty thin really, and it's nice. It's all the way out to the wings and stuff. So that'll work fine. It's still got some nostrils there. And some bad spots on that skin. So anyway, there's the nose, the lips, the chin. Everything's thinned right out. That's the way you want the lips. There's how much I leave on there, the lip skin. Let me show you the eyes from the first side. You want a little more than that if you can get it. That one's pretty good, but this one's better. That's more like what you want right there. And there's the rough edges and stuff, you can trim those off. Just take your scissors and trim all that extra loose stuff off so you have a nice edge there. That's what's going to get tucked in next to the glass around the clay to form the eyelid. So the ears, same thing. They're all been, I wire wheel these skins myself, and that's all been cleaned, and it's ready to proceed with a few little repairs here and there. This ear has a hole in it somewhere. Yeah, it's got a hole in it right there that I'll repair. So that's a cleaned up head, ready to mount.